I was sick, there's no one to give me medicine, and these girls were like, you get sick, you cry until you die. There's nobody to bother, to care for you. So every time I was sick, and these girls were like, you're going to die. I was like, let me die, because there's no one to help me. I cannot call, I have nowhere to call.
She left Uganda for what she thought would be the beginning of a better life in Kuwait. But those 2 years working as a domestic worker in the Middle East left her scarred. She is lucky others may not live to tell her tale. Even as such stories emerge, many more Ugandans, most desperate for jobs, travel in droves abroad.
The bosses were like, never open that fridge, but one day they went away, and this girl was like, why can't I open the what? The fridge, and I see what happens. Then she opened and she found the dead body in the fridge. Some girls, they go in people's families, they practice witchcraft.
The Gender and Labor Ministry that oversees labor companies is being blamed for not doing enough.
We go to these countries where these people are employed to see what we had on paper, if it is what is actually on the ground.
Lilian Mugerwa, the managing director of International Employment Linkages, one of the licensed companies, says that most of the victims are those who do not follow the right channels or rely on unlicensed companies for job placement.
There are gaps in the police system. So the same applies. There are also gaps that side at Entebbe, but also most people pass through the border.
But the absence of a tough law on illegal companies recruiting migrant labor has also contributed a lot in the rise in cases of abuse and torture.
But if you look at the regulations, they don't mention anything concerning trafficking in persons.
Some women destined for work in Saudi Arabia find themselves working as prostitutes in China, Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia.
People are conned left and right.
Amid these allegations, the ministry is constrained by resources to either offer information or have enough staff to help potential migrant labor. The revelation comes as MPs under the Uganda Women's Parliamentary Association tasked the Labour Ministry to explain the mechanism they have in place to protect Ugandans who go abroad for job placement.
Ministry should follow up where these people have gone, they are really in tandem with the International Labour Organization laws.
According to the records from the ministry, only 25 companies are licensed, and since 2006, 46,000 Ugandans have benefited from job placements abroad. Additionally, at least 837 cases of human trafficking were reported in 2013.